Welcome everyone. This tutorial is designed to guide you through the process of setting up your first Kaggle project. Even if you are new to Jupyter notebooks, we'll cover how to efficiently download datasets from Kaggle and streamline your workflow for an easy and fast setup. Let's get started. To get to our first Kaggle project, we need a notebook where we can code, and I think Google Colab is absolutely for beginner. It's beginner friendly compared to the other Jupyter notebook such as the kernel or VS Code, which we will get into it later. But for this tutorial, let's go through Google Colab. Alright, so let's just go to Google and search for Google Colab. Click on the first link, which will direct you to this page. This is Google Colab interface. I really like Google Colab. I think it's intuitive to use. So first, let's get started by checking the runtime. So for runtime, you have RAM and you have disk here. This is Google Colab free tier. I think it's already good enough for our machine learning training. But if you work with LLMs or large language model, you may want to change different runtime because there is no GPU in here. If you need more GPU, then I would say subscribe to Google Colab Pro. It's not expensive, but give you a high speed of GPU. Okay, so we have our runtime, and then now let's take a look at the first tab here. Is a table of contents. So what is this? Let's say you are training a machine learning model end-to-end pipeline, which contains multiple sections, start from the EDA, visualization, feature engineering, model tuning, cross-validation, hyperparameter tunings, etc. So then you wanted to have a table of contents, first to organize your code. Second, easy to direct your audience to the section. For example, if I want to read the feedback, I will just click on this feedback and it will show me all the feedback section here. So I don't have to scroll all the way down or scroll all the way up to the section that I want to read. So how do I make this? Let's get our mouse over here. You can do code or text. So for code, it's basically just for code. And this table of contents is for text. So if we click on text and then we do first hashtag and we say, this is a title. And you can see here, when I hit run, this is the title appearing here. All right, how about if I want a subtitle? I also click on text and then I do two hashtag and I say, this is a subtitle. And then I hit shift enter as a shortcut key to run. Then you can see here, this is my title, this is my subtitle. So how about subtitle? Similar, here I have two hashtags. To do subtitle, I will need to have three hashtags and I say, this is a subtitle. And then you can see the order. This is my title, my subtitle, and my subtitle. All right, cool. So we already have a table of contents. Now, how do we work with our data? I already set up a notebook here, so we can just go through it. Let's look at my table of contents. I have my title here as an important packages, and then this is gonna be my subtitle for this section. I just wanted to write something. This is all the packages that I need. I just hit run, and again the shortcut key is the shift enter, just hit shift enter instead of like you manually clicking here to run every time. This is gonna, save us so much time. So to work with data, we actually need to upload our data here or connect to Google Drive to be able to work with our data. Here, let me show you. We can click on here, this little like files here, and then it will show you what we are currently have. We currently don't have anything besides the sample data. So to work with data, we need to upload our data here to the storage. So we have a storage here, which is 193 GB available, which is kind of cool. So you can either upload your data here, or you can connect to your Google Drive if you have data on Drive. In our case, we want data from Kaggle. So how do we do that? Actually, first, let's see if currently we don't have anything here, and I would like to do data frame equal to pd.read CSV, and then this is my table.csv. Let's see what it says. Shift enter to run. It give you an error here. It say no such file as this is my table.csv, because based on the files here, there's nothing. So what if I try to use their sample data? So sample data, and then let's see what is mnist.test.csv. Okay, now you have your DF, which is the mnist table from their sample data. So again, to interact with your data set, you need something here. You need to either upload, connect to Drive, or do something. So we are going to do something because we need a data from Kaggle, and I already chose. Oh, by the way, this is how you delete. You can go click to the cell and then hit the delete cell here. So I wanted to get my Kaggle data. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna pip install Kaggle, let's run it. And then this is the data set that I would like to work with. It's an e-commerce data set. It's kind of cool. It's very cool. It has a lot of things going on. And then here, if you wanted to download, you can download as a zip file, or you can go here to Kaggle CLI and then copy this code. All right, let's get back to our Colab. So we already pip install everything. This is the code I just hit copy. So from here, what we're going to do, we're going to have 2 exclamation mark in the front of the code we just copied. And then let's run this. All right, let me go ahead and refresh my files. Ta-da! We already have a zip file here, which is the data set that I want to work, and it's from Kaggle. So the nice thing here is that I don't have to download this file locally. I don't have to store it. I just need to rerun this cell every time I start my runtime. So for example, if I go ahead and restart my runtime or change my runtime, most of the time the data here will be gone. Then you will have to rerun this again. However, the nice thing is you don't have to store it locally. You just need to run it every single time you go into Google Colab. So you have a zip file. Let's unzip that file by doing unzip, exclamation mark, unzip, and then the name of the zip file. Let's run. All right, I already run. And now see, this is all the CSV file that we have. Let's just go ahead and run this to read the first data frame. And then this. Here we go. So basically, you already have all the data from Kaggle, and now just need to work with it. And for Kaggle running and then training the model and later on upload the notebook, everything can go through Kaggle API. So very easy to use, where you don't have to have anything stored locally, which we will get into it later. All right, and that's it for today. Thank you, everyone.